All right, we got, let me get the right line here because I don't think that one's on. Doug in Houston?
Yes, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey, what's going on? I'm a big fan.
Thanks.
Great, thanks.
It's an honor to be on. I've been listening for about 3 years. I'm an ex-Christian, and as you, Matt, I was probably going to end up being a minister, which leads me to the question, as the Christians like calling us out saying that we're the fools, I had an epiphany on that. Are we the fools? If there are professionals in theism that could capitalize and make money, it would be us.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about that? I mean, it's that's a question, moral, but...
You have any idea how rich I could be right now if I was unethical?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the guy who's been hosting an atheist TV show for the last 5 years. All I have to do is claim that Jesus came and spoke to me one night, and the next thing you know, every Christian organization is going to be, I'm going to have book tours and preaching at churches and talking about the atheist delusion and how I hung with the new atheist, the heart. I could turn this, I could be, woo. Unfortunately, I'm way too ethical for that, and I actually give a damn about truth.
Yeah.
And so I will continue to be poor, and if that makes me foolish, you know, so be it.
Of course, there are other aspects of Christian doctrine that you'd have issues with, but
yeah.
You know.
Somebody asked me the other day if I would go preach in a church if they gave me $1 million, and I was like, as long as I can preach whatever I want, sure.
Yeah.
You bet. I'd do it for 50.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd probably give you 50. Give me your congregation for a Sunday morning. Let me preach the way I want to. I'll give you $50.
Yeah. Let us teach your kids the Bible stories.
There's a limit. Not everybody can get that because I don't have the $50 to give to 1,000 churches. But the second part of your question that's on here is about, is it possible that there's church leaders that are secretly atheists? It's not only possible, it's a certainty. Dan Dennett has been doing a study on some that are stuck in the ministry. Now, I think you were probably talking more about people who are being intentionally dishonest in order to make a buck.
Yeah.
I think they exist too. I can't name them by name for fear that they would sue me, and they have much more expensive lawyers than I do. But I think that there are people particularly on television, who are knowingly fraudulent in their portrayal of their religious beliefs, and they're doing it in order to make a buck. And I think that they're in a different category from the preachers who are stuck being preachers who happen to no longer believe. We know for certain that they're out there not just because of Dan Dennett, because after we did a show about this, the very next day, a preacher who watches the program religiously contacted us to say, I am one of those preachers who is stuck preaching. And we've carried on some conversations with him and hope to have him call into the show sometime.